Good morning. For Monday, December 6th, it is good to be with you this morning to begin our week together to kick off this second week of Advent. Hard to believe that we're already approaching the midpoint of December. Um, but in this busy season, I've been thinking a lot about rest and what it means to take time to rest. Um, as many of you know, I usually take my Fridays of every week as my Sabbath. And I've had some people ask, why do you say Sabbath instead of just saying day off? Um, and I think that it's a slight but significant distinction. A day off is just a day that you don't work, but you do other things. Sabbath is much more intentional about what we are doing to renew and rejuvenate ourselves. Um, I think our culture has combined or taken Sabbath to mean Sunday and only Sunday. But for people who work on Sundays, that isn't possible. The people who work at the grocery store, in banks, at this time of season, people who deliver packages, they don't get Sundays as their Sabbath. Um, so I think we need to break free of what Sabbath means to liberate it to be much more expansive. That's why I use the term Sabbath when I say that I'm taking my Sabbath on Fridays. Sabbath is it is a reminder of God's creative work in the beginning, that God took a day of rest. It is enshrined in our law. It is in the Ten Commandments. You shall keep the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Um, you'll remember it. You will take it. You will have that time for rest. Um, in this season that can be so busy, and really, is there a season that is not very busy in our lives these days? But especially this month, and as we are approaching the holidays, I want to encourage us all to take Sabbath wherever we can. Sometimes we'll be lucky enough to have a whole day for Sabbath and for rest and renewal and for intentional connection with the divine. But sometimes we're not going to be so lucky. So maybe it's 10 minutes at lunch where we pause to breathe, to read a little bit of scripture, to just take time to meditate on nature, find a window and just look out it. Um, Maybe it's a couple of hours at the end of the day when you can be together with your family, gather around the table and just take time to push everything from the world away just for a brief moment. Uh, you may have noticed on Facebook, every day we have a post that is connecting us to our close to home theme that we are following in Advent. Every Saturday, there is a post that reminds us and invites us into Sabbath rest. And I want to share some suggestions and ideas from the Advent devotional that give us just a few thoughts about what we can do to take Sabbath rest. It is important to nourish and sustain ourselves with rest. And if we commit to a Sabbath activity, perhaps we can find ourselves more intentionally connected with God, with creation, and with each other. Go for a walk outside. The weather's getting colder, but there's still opportunities. Today is a warmer day, in fact. Go for a walk outside or go to a gym and walk around a track. Just use that as a meditative, prayerful experience. Sit quietly and meditate. Plant something indoors or outdoors, indoors more this season. Spend time with a friend or a loved one. Explore a new area of your town or city. There are places that I'm sure that we are all always discovering new things about the place that we live. Cook or bake something using a favorite or a new recipe. Cooking for me and baking is a spiritual practice. I find that the act of creating something can be very prayerful and very meditative. Do yoga or exercise in a way that feels good for your body. Write and mail a letter to someone you haven't talked to in a while. Everybody loves getting mail. Organize or redesign an area in your home. Change in our living area can feel very good. It can be a little stressful, but it can also feel very good. Draw or create something. Exercise the creative parts of your brain. Dance or play music. Write a poem or a song. Watch a movie. That can be a Sabbath rest. Take a nap. Naps are holy. Jesus took a nap in a boat, in a storm. If Jesus can take a nap, I think that we can have permission to. Read a book. Or find something that works better for you, something that connects you. Whatever it is, I encourage you at some point this week, find some time, find a way to take real Sabbath rest. And I would love to hear about it. What are you doing to take Sabbath rest? And what did that experience show you or teach you? Whatever it is, I hope that you are able to find it and experience it and enjoy it, and that rest will nourish and refresh and sustain you. Friends, I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.